Guys, so we have multiple breaking news coming out. We're going to start with this one first. A massive 7.7 magnitude earthquake strikes of Russia coast. Now, this is the same area that's seen that 8.8 magnitude earthquake. Now, it says here the preliminary reports confirm a powerful 7.7 earthquake has struck off the coast of Russia. Details are still emerging, and monitoring agencies are assessing the scope of the impact and potential tsunami threats in the region. Man. We have more breaking news. Same story here. So the magnitude was dropped. So 7.4 magnitude earthquake strike near Russia strategic military hub. Wow. So once again, a 7.4 magnitude earthquake struck Russia's far east this morning, with the USGS placing the epicenter just 70 miles east of Petropavlovsky, Kamchatsky. I think that's how you pronounce it. I truly apologize for saying the name wrong. So we do have more of this earthquake, guys. Once again, it was shaken near the military hub, not too far from the those nuclear submarines. Alright, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Do me a favor, guys. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you triple check that notification bell. A lot of people are going through this, the decrease of views. It's happening to, those accounts that has below 100,000 subscribers. So again, it's happening to many of us. If you go on X and search for it, I mean, again, literally a lot of people's talking about it. What the platform is doing is really messed up. It is. So again, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. You guys already know us. We post videos every day. All right, so it says here, the city is home to the Russian Navy's submarine base and the Russian Air Force's air base, making the location strategically critical. Now, tremors rippled across the Kamchatka Peninsula as authorities monitor for aftershocks and tsunami threats. So the submarine base was shaken again. Excuse me. So once again, the Russian authorities confirmed a tsunami wave of up to 1 meter is expected. Wow. So once again, a tsunami warning. All right. So there was a tsunami warning after the 7.4 earthquake near Russia's military hub. Russian authorities confirmed a tsunami wave of up to 1 meter is expected following the 7.4 magnitude earthquake. Now it says here the earthquake struck just 70 miles offshore near the Russian Navy submarine base and the Russian Air Force's Yeliznovo Air Base. Residents along the Kamchatka Peninsula have been warned as monitoring continues for further seismic activity and potential aftershock. Wow. This thing was almost an 8.0. It was almost an 8.0 magnitude. Man. So, tsunami alert once again. 7.4 magnitude earthquake hits Russian military hub in Kamchatka. Is another one. Once again, very important update. A massive earthquake struck 70 miles from the I'm gonna skip these names here. Triggering tsunami sirens across Russia's far eastern peninsula. Now it says here authorities warn of waves up to 1 meter as the earthquake rattled two critical military installations. Now, the shallow offshore tremor sent residents scrambling for higher ground. With emergency crew mobilized across the peninsula, no immediate reports of damage or casualties, but the region remains on high alert as aftershocks continues. Man, guys, we're gonna again. Let me just read all this here, and then I'm gonna take it straight to the USGS. Tsunami threat after Russia earthquake. No danger to U.S. or Canada. Officials confirmed there is no tsunami danger to U.S. or Canadian coastlines after the powerful earthquake off Russia's far east. An international threat message has been issued for the Russian coastline near the epicenter, where waves may reach shore within next hour. Okay, let me take you to the USGS. Here we go. So, 7.4. That's the magnitude. 7.4, 39.5 kilometers depth. And that's the blue dot right there, guys. I have a feeling we're gonna see a big earthquake. You never know. There might be a big earthquake September 23rd, a big one. Something that will rock the region. Now, I'm not saying Jesus is returning that day, but earthquake could happen anytime. All right, so give me a second here, guys. Okay, so I'm trying to see if there's any more information when it comes to that earthquake. Here we go. Here's an update. Update 7.5 magnitude earthquake off east coast of Kamchatka, Russia. No tsunami threat to Hawaii. So Canada, US, and Hawaii are safe. Update 5:19 p.m. September 12, 2025. An update was issued at 5:19 p.m. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center says that based on all available data, there is no tsunami threat to Hawaii. Now, this will be the final statement issued for this event unless additional data is received. Now, this comes following a 7.5 magnitude earthquake reported at 4:38 p.m. on Friday, September 12, 2025, off the east coast of Kamchatka Peninsula. All right, so Hawaii, U.S., and Canada is safe. Okay, guys, I want to take you to the next news. Erica Kirk, the widow of Charlie Kirk, has announced that Turning Point USA will not be canceling its college tours and instead will continue stronger than ever. My husband's voice will remain and ring out louder. God bless this woman. She's very strong. Very strong. And I heard at the very beginning she mentioned the name Jesus. Jesus filled this room. I think that's what she said. Jesus filled this room. God bless. Again, God bless you, Erica, and your beautiful children and your family. Again, my condolences and prayers. Your husband is in the kingdom of heaven. The man, again, I see the man as a watchman too. He was really sounding the alarm too. So to me, he was considered also like a watchman. And scriptures talk about watchmen, how they sound the alarm, warn the people, and give them the true info. So again, my condolences. Now, guys, we do have some more news coming out. Marine fired. Wow. Over mocking Charlie Kirk event, as Pete says Pentagon putting military members on. Ooh! Putting them on notice. Putting them on notice. Come on. Out of all the people. Come on, military. Come on, military. I mean, you guys know when it comes to death. I mean, you guys are soldiers. I'm talking to those that's mocking. I mean, when one of your brother or sister falls, the fallen ones, do you mock them too? It says here, breaking news, Pentagon orders hunt for troops. Wow. So, guys, I was not aware there were a lot out there. So, they're hunting for troops who mocked Kirk's. Again, the event. And I have to use code words because this platform is so strict. They are, guys. It's really strict. Defense Secretary Pete directed staff to identify military personnel and Pentagon associates who joked about or condoned Charlie event. Now, 2 defense officials confirmed the order, which seeks disciplinary action against those found undermining standards of conduct. Now, the move underscores how seriously, again, the Pentagon views online reactions to Kirk, signaling no tolerance for comments seen as celebratory or supportive. All right, so once again, the Pentagon orders hunt for troops who mocked Kirk's passing. We have more breaking news here. Look at this one. Crowd sings God Bless America at Charlie Kirk vigil in New York City. A crowd gathered in Madison Square Garden saying God Bless America as the vigil for Charlie continued in Manhattan. Supporters came together following his passing, filling the park in a solemn show of unity and remembrance. The song echoed through the city center, marking another moment of tribute after earlier renditions of the national anthem. At the same time, you have some Oregon lawmakers receive warning, after the you know what of Charlie. So you have a whole bunch of people out there. Again, those from the left, I guess, are receiving some message. Well, again, they're biting their own tongue now. They're biting their own tongue. Mm. Wow. Um, there are pictures here and videos of the casket, and again, I don't want to, again, out of respect to the family, um, and again, my condolences. Mm. All right, we're gonna go back with this one here, guys. So the quake renewed concerns across the Pacific about tsunami risk after a separate larger sequence of earthquake in the region this summer. Let's see what's going on with this one here. So the ground is shaking. Strong earthquake strike off Russia coast. The ground is shaking. And they're saying September 23rd, Jesus is coming. But here's the thing, guys. No one knows the day or hour. But the day that Jesus returned, there will be a great earthquake. The Bible says that there will be a great earthquake. The sun will be blocked, and the moon will not give its light. So, and there will be a great earthquake. And then from the clouds in the sky, uh, Jesus return with great power and glory. It says here a potent 7.4 magnitude earthquake has struck off the coast of Russia Kamchatka region. The USGS reported Friday night. Why it matters, the quake renewed concerns across the Pacific about tsunami risk after a separate larger sequence of earthquakes in the region this summer and prompted regional monitoring. The Associated Press notes that the earthquake epicenter was more than 69 miles east of the Petropavlovsk, Kamchatsky, Russia, and had a depth of 39 kilometers. The USGS says the earthquake occurred around 22:37 UTC time or after 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. All right. That's all the information for that one. Okay. Now, we do have some more breaking news when it comes to nation against nation and kingdom against kingdom. NATO moves fast as the bear starts nuclear war drills. Now, NATO launched Operation Eastern Sentry Friday after the bear drones violated Polish airspace, with allies including the UK, France, Denmark, and Germany deploying forces. This is not like drill. This is basically preparing. They're just getting stuff out there just in case. You have NATO Chief Mark called Moscow action reckless and unacceptable, vowing to defend every inch of Allied territory. Meanwhile, the bear in Belarus began Zapad 2025, a massive land, air, and sea exercise featuring nuclear strike, training, and the new Orishnik ballistic missile. Now it says here, you have Poland shut its border with Belarus, moved 40,000 troops, and warned the nation is closer to open conflict than at any point since WW2. Lithuania and Latvia follow with potential airspace closures. The drills could be used to simulate an invasion of Europe, just as Zapad 2021 preceded Russia's full-scale assault on Ukraine. Now, the European leaders dismissed Moscow's claim. that the drone incident was an accident, calling it a deliberate provocation to test NATO's resolve. Now, the U.S. commander said his patience with Putin is running out fast and hinted at tough sanctions, while Macron sent Rafale jets to Poland and NATO commanders pledged to stay on guard. Okay. Let me take you back on X really quick. I want to see if there's any more information, any more updates. Yeah, guys, I don't want to show it because, again, out of respect, but there's some videos coming out that they're not showing the face, it's just showing from the tie and then down to like his stomach, and he has his hand like this and basically in the casket. And again, like I said, my condolences and prayers to the families and friends. I'm seeing the videos going around. It's, everybody's sharing it. Hold on, what's going on here? Wait a minute. Give me a second here. Nicholas Maduro. Nicholas sends millions of Venezuelans to barracks to learn all weapon system and operation for the Sleeping Giant attack. It says here from 9 in the morning, the people go to their barrack, the military units. They have prepared themselves. A total blah 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 military units throughout the territory. Again, man, it's going really fast. So basically, yeah, I don't want to play too much of this one here. He's just getting his people trained. Millions. I'm sorry, that's really hard for me to believe. So I'm sorry, guys. It's just so hard for me to believe. I mean, it's like getting the entire Sleeping Giant ready and armed. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just looking for more information here. Yeah. I'm hearing, I don't know if it's true. I heard something about the mayor of NY possibly to step down of the race. What's going on here? Despite initial reports suggesting that the strike was launched from over or near the Persian Gulf, the Wall Street Journal is reporting that last Tuesday's strike operation by the Holy Land Air Force against a meeting of who leadership in the Qatari capital was actually carried out from over the Northern Red Sea. So it wasn't Holy Land then. With 12 Holy Land fighter jets, okay? So it was Holy Land. 8 F-35, 8 F-15s, and 4 F-35s, firing several air-launched ballistic into airspace over Saudi at Qatar. Wow. Okay. I know Saudi is not pleased. So, look, guys, the Holy Land is right here. You see that? The Holy Land is right there. But they were right here, the planes. And they fired towards Qatar. But they had to go over Saudi Arabia. So, there you go. The ballistic missile fire. And you guys know the rest. Boom. Qatar is like, no way. No way. Not us, Holy Land. Not us. You think the Holy Land, you think Benjamin cares? He really don't care. The Red Dragon warns U.S. and British warship in Taiwan Strait. The Red Dragon military said the U.S. destroyer Higgins and British frigate Richard sailed through the Taiwan Strait, accusing them of causing problems and provoking. Now, Eastern Theater Command announced naval and air forces were ordered to monitor and warn the ships, claiming their action sent false signals and undermined regional stability. The British Ministry of Defense said the passage was a routine transit. The U.S. military did not immediately comment as the Red Dragon sharpened its warning over foreign warship in the sensitive strait. The Red Dragon has been putting out all this warning. It just, at this point, it just, they're not going to do nothing. It's too much barking, but no bite. Okay, guys, it seems like this is going to be all the information. I'm not seeing much, and I'm not seeing any updates on the USGS earthquake map. I'm not seeing, again, 7.7 is a big one, and there was some tsunami warning put out. Now, Canada, US, and Hawaii are safe. All right, so again, guys, give me a second here. Yeah. So, yeah, this was all of it here, guys. I want to thank every single one of you for tuning in, and I want to thank every single one of you for your support. If this is your first time, hit that like. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Subscribe to the channel. I will keep it updated. I got a feeling there's going to be a lot more earthquake going on in that region. We're going to be seeing a lot, guys. This final 2025, there's going to be a lot of things to come. Please be safe. And again, thank you so much for your support. Have a good night. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.